Hey guys, so I just filmed a video wearing this outfit, so if you're wondering why you're having deja vu, that is probably the reason. What am I doing? What is this? This looks weird. I'm gonna stop. Today I wanted to kind of do a prequel to the hair videos that I will be uploading soon. I just kind of want to talk about my hair a little bit and what's going on. I've kind of been hinting at a few things that have been changing about my hair and things that I'm doing differently with my hair. I guess I'll kind of give you guys a background on my hair. So me personally, I'm African American. My parents are both African American. My hair is different, I think, from people in my family. Now, that's kind of hard to say because my mom and my sister both get relaxers, and I've never actually seen their like natural hair. I will maybe put a picture on the screen if I can find one, but I always had a really curly, like poofy, just really curly, cute hair. The main thing about my hair was that I had a lot of different hair textures in my hair. My mom didn't really know what to do with it, I think, and I couldn't do it, so it was just easier for me to start getting relaxers. From what I remember when I was younger is that all of my hair textures would kind of wrap up into each other and knot up, and my hair gets tangled really easily, especially now, but it would get so tangled then that it was just like torturous to detangle. So when I was younger, I remember the first time I got my hair straightened, I went to Mr. Gregory's salon, I believe that's what his name was, and I was just whipping my hair all over the place. And I remember because it was my birthday, I went to Chuck E. Cheese after, and I was just so happy and so sassy. And I remember he curled it with those like hot tongs that they would keep like heating up in the little, you know what I'm talking about. If you're African American and you've ever gotten your hair done, you know what I mean. They have like the tongs and then they do the, you know what I mean. My mom would straighten my hair and it just baffles me to think about the fact that she would take a hot comb and comb it through my hair. So I started relaxers maybe when I was 10 or 11 or so, I don't really remember. And she would use like the Just For Me relaxers. So eventually I started going to the salon and having them do it because it was a mess. And even when I would go to the salon, you know how many people don't know how to do relaxers? If you get relaxers, you know how difficult it is to find somebody who can actually do relaxers. So I got relaxers, and the main reason for that was just like, it was a lot easier. I danced since I was 4, and once I got to like 10, 11, I was doing it all the time, and I was doing like shows and stuff to where it was a lot easier to be able to just, you know, have it be straight and just put it in a bun, you know? That was good for a while. Now, when I was like 14, I decided to cut my hair out. Now, I was waiting for my mom to do it because I had a lot of split ends because that was a time when I really was straightening my hair way too much, and my ends were very dead. So I was so impatient and decided to just cut it myself. So it was like right there, and that was around the time when I started making YouTube videos, not on this channel, but on another channel. So unfortunately, that time of my Dora hair is documented. Basically from there, I decided that I was not really ever gonna cut my hair again. I was basically just gonna grow it out. And I think probably around the time when I was like 16 or so, I actually actively started trying to make my hair healthy, and I didn't apply heat to it until like, first time I got a relaxer at a salon was actually in Italy when I was with my sister, and they straightened it there. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I was doing relaxers, I was getting relaxers for a while, and I wasn't using heat for like a couple years. I didn't use heat on my hair. Honestly, I had really healthy hair when I had a relaxer. I know that's kind of a controversial thing to say because some people are like, you can't have healthy hair if you have chemicals on your hair, but my hair was really healthy. It grew a lot, it grew pretty long. The longest it grew was probably a couple months back before I cut it. So I was pretty much consistently getting relaxers every like 6 to 8 weeks. Sometimes I would wait a little bit longer. But I think when I was like 18, it got to the point where I was paying for it myself. So I would let that stretch a little bit. It was usually consistently like 6 to 8 weeks though. But I was getting my hair done at Walmart. But let me say, there was this girl who was really good at doing my relaxer. She was amazing, but then she ended up leaving and going to another salon, God bless her. But these other people started doing my hair. At one point, I had 2 people doing my hair at the same time. I don't want to talk about that. And then I decided to go to a school near me that did hair, and that's something that I was a little bit nervous about before I went, but it was a lot cheaper. And so I was going there for a while, and there was this girl who did an amazing job on my relaxer. And the thing is that she had done them like basically her whole life, so she knew what she was doing. So I was going to her for a while, and when I moved out, I kind of was stretching my relaxers even more just because money's tight, you know, we can't keep our hair looking great all the time. And I was doing that up until February was my last relaxer. So my last relaxer, this is a joke. This is a joke, man. Okay, so my last relaxer, I went to the school 2 days or so before Valentine's Day or something like that. The girl that usually does my hair, she was not there. She was not available because, silly me, I decided to call and see if she would be available like a few days before. Or like, I think it was even like the week before. They said that, oh, okay, you know, we'll have someone who's done it before, you know, knows how to do it on your hair. And I was like, okay, I guess that's okay. And I had in my mind who might be doing it because there was another girl who was pretty good at doing relaxers that was friends with the other girl that did my relaxer that I figured would probably be doing my hair because I thought that's who they told me was doing my hair. Well, I was surprised when I got there and a guy came up to me. Not to say that race or gender has anything to do with it, but this white guy came over to me and was like, hey, doing a relaxer. And as he was kind of starting out doing my hair, he was very unsure of himself, which is not comforting in the slightest. Like, I know they're students, but he was like in the like more advanced part of the school, so I figured he had like done it before. No. So basically another girl came over and helped him, talked him through doing my hair. But once they actually got it on my head, he disappeared and that relaxer was sitting on my head. Now, okay, I am not the most tender-headed person in the world. Like, I am pretty good. Like, whenever they're like, oh, is it tingling? Oh, is it burning? Whatever. I'm like, no, it's fine. I can handle a lot. That was burning. And I knew that my scalp was gonna fall off. Finally, he washed out my hair and stuff like that, and he straightened it and cut it and all that. I went home and, of course, relaxer was still in my hair. Looked up a lot of things to get it out, but basically I just had to wait and let it like kind of scab up. I got out the rest of the relaxer, but I had to kind of wait for the actual like open wounds on the back of my head to scab up, and I didn't want to like pull it off or anything because I knew my hair would probably come off with it. Anyway, basically that scared me, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And also, I had been seeing a lot of videos about people going natural with their hair and transitioning and ooh, natural hair and stuff like that. Like I've been talking about in a couple of other videos, I am trying to go more natural. So I figured, hey, why not go natural with my hair? The main reason why I didn't go natural in the past was because I thought it would be too difficult. And even when I would look at videos in the past of people transitioning, I would be like, oh my God, that's too many things that you need to do. I am not doing that because it was so easy having a relaxer. Like I could literally wash my hair and then put it in a ponytail and go. Now it's like a process. And of course I am transitioning, so it's gonna be a little bit of a longer process than I think maybe if I'm natural. That's basically what this entire video is about. I am going natural with my hair. I'm transitioning right now. Like I said, I got my last relaxer in February, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to transition for because I am a very impatient person and these two textures are kind of driving me nuts. Also, I kind of want to cut off on my hair anyway, so I figure it's kind of a good excuse. So I'm transitioning for the moment, but I might big chop sometime soon. Give me some tips. If you guys have transitioned, give me some tips. I've been all over the internet trying to gather some wisdom for this. I really want to get a wig because I feel like that'll like help me if I'm missing my hair, because sometimes I look at my old videos, I'm like, why did I do this? And not even just because I had a relaxer, but like because I cut my hair too. So as a protective style, a couple months ago, it wasn't even a couple of months ago, well, I guess it was like end of May, beginning of June, I asked my mom to help me do box braids, and that was honestly like my favoriteest thing ever. Like, I love them so much. So I'm probably gonna do those again sometime, probably like in August or so. But I think that's probably gonna be like my protective style for when I'm transitioning my hair. I could do a video when I do them, but it'll be the first time I do it by myself. So I wanted to talk to you guys about my hair. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of it down below, and I will see you guys later. Love you.